No account has survived in the official history of the LDS Church of Joseph Smith explicitly denying that he practiced polygamy. A great deal of to-do has been made about this by polygamy believers, but today I want to focus on the why, which will touch on some fundamental problems in the study of history itself, and Mormon history in particular. Probably the strongest statement of Joseph against polygamy that made it into the Church's history is, "What a thing it is for a man to be accused of committing adultery and having 7 wives, when I can only find 1." Now this is from the official history of the LDS Church, but what's the source? The oldest known version is in the handwriting of a man named Leo Hawkins. It has the disjointed quality of notes taken while someone is speaking. But if that's so, Leo must have copied this from notes made earlier, because the writing is clear and precise, not at all like scribbling down words while someone is speaking. But they couldn't have been Leo's notes. He was born in England, and did not join the church or emigrate to the US until after Joseph was dead. So whose notes is Leo copying from? Where are they? The pages are covered with many additions from Brigham Young's clerks, including one where Joseph allegedly talks about how great the clerks are. No bias there, I'm sure. Where are they getting these words that Joseph allegedly said? From another version of the speech? Where are the other versions? What else was said that wasn't written down? What was left out when compiled for the official history? Why was this discourse where Joseph publicly denies polygamy apparently not printed in the Times and Seasons by the polygamous apostles who controlled the paper? Many items in the history of the LDS Church have similar questions surrounding them, especially significant items like the polygamy revelation, Doctrine and Covenants 132. Yet it's so easy for bias, positive and negative, to cause people to not see what doesn't fit, and consciously or unconsciously shape the narrative according to their desires. This is the case both in the past, when things were recorded or not recorded in the history, and in the present. The selection of sources can result in completely different conclusions, which both appear correct, and accepting all sources regardless of veracity leads to a tangled mess of contradictions. I want to get as close to the source as I can. Too often second or third or fourth-hand sources are passed off as the words of Joseph Smith. I want to know if something is actually what Joseph said, or what one person copied from what another person said was what Joseph said, or even worse, what someone was trying to justify their beliefs thinks Joseph should have said. This is important because the early LDS Church demonstrably altered the words of Joseph in order to support Brigham Young. But the claims of Joseph Smith to divine power and authority are of monumental importance. Reading authentic words from Joseph Smith, of which the Book of Mormon is a paramount example, are one of the key reasons why I believe Joseph.